Welcome to the next episode of Two Pizzas in a Pod. This episode is going to be brought to you by Luigi's Pizzeria.
Cast.
That was soft. That was soft. I like this.
Switching it up.
Yeah, so we've got
2 weeks ago
You went aggressive. You went aggressive.
Then I gave you my singing voice.
Yes, you did.
I feel like you've gone less aggressive these past couple since you've screamed.
Julie's voice got a lot deeper.
It did, and it's because so.
So,
Full disclosure, we've given our CEO the week off because she can't deal with us very much.
She did feel like we were picking on her last week, though.
she's very busy.
With the whole 2% and, when you go outside.
Yeah. We did kind of rough her up a little bit. We roughed her up.
That's who she is, though. She's going to find a way every time.
She will, yeah.
She'll find a way.
We roughed her up. So we decided to give her the week off. She trusts us alone for this episode, which is a really bad idea.
Oh, yeah. But you know who we didn't give the week off to?
Who?
Is our sponsor.
Which is?
Luigi's
Pizzeria. 616 Witherbab, Beachmont Revere. Home of the what?
Oh, the best pizza in Revere.
How many years?
We won twice.
That's right. And what happened after the second time?
The contest mysteriously went away. It's much like my vote. But that was it.
As we discussed last week.
Yes.
We're not going to discuss that again. So that we got deep into that, which was fantastic. And this beautiful swag we have on.
Shirt. You like my?
Yours is one of the original.
Amazing?
That actually is the logo I wore when I was working at Luigi's. Yes.
Yeah.
I still think that's the best one. I love
Spruce
that.
it up a little bit. I liked it too.
Don't get me wrong. I love the pizza.
How do you beat it?
This is you can't beat the pizza, but second best, the one you're wearing right now.
Yeah, that's great
like
though.
The OG.
OG.
Luigi's green.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yes.
The OG
It really is.
Luigi's maroon red. Would you call it maroon or?
I'd say it was like a maroon.
Yeah, definitely was a
I
maroon.
would call it Luigi's
Nice
red.
polo shirt, and we looked very fancy in them.
did.
Yeah, we looked very
I love
professional.
those uniforms.
Yeah, those are fancy.
Those are my favorite. I still have my dad's shirt.
Dude, when did you guys switch to the pizza shirts officially?
That was probably like 3 or 4 years ago now. It was definitely like
Is that when you guys started the $8 pizzas on Monday nights?
right around there, yeah. We did it during the pandemic. That was a big thing too, because we wanted to make sure like people like on a fixed income could eat.
Of course.
But then I was like, well, let's take advantage of this, and
this is what came out of it. This is what came out of it. And as we discussed before, people thought it was a gimmick with you wearing it on the island.
Yeah, I think I just showed up with that. You know what I mean?
Which it wasn't. It was. This is actually a uniform. And now the cool part about it is people can actually get this.
Oh yeah,
The sweatshirt I wore last week.
our friend Rich
Rich
the
from
logo, Elite Embroidery in Winthrop. He does
Love
a
You,
great
Rich.
job.
Does a great job. And they can get it online.
Luigi's.itemorder.com. You come see us, or you come down and buy a pizza shirt at Luigi's.
I suggest you go down to Luigi's, get a pizza shirt, grab a slice.
Yeah.
Maybe say hello to Justin. Probably see if you go Sunday 4 to close, which is our favorite
That's the best time to go.
Best
by
time to
far.
go.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, you do too.
Service.
Yep. You'll
Great
be able.
service.
You'll be able to see the CEO and maybe even the Justin sighting.
She shouldn't be banging out this Sunday, so you can stop by if you'd like.
Wow. Wow.
I'll be sure of it.
You just threw her under the bus. She was going to call in sick.
I will make sure.
I got a few days to get ready for that, so
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
she's gonna
But
call
I
me.
will make
She's gonna
sure
call me
she's
coughing tomorrow morning, isn't she? The Thursday morning cough, just be like, I'm just.
Yeah. I think she texted me earlier saying that her throat's a little scratchy.
Really?
Yeah. It all starts with sore throat.
How? What timing?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's the
Amazing.
whole time.
Amazing. Yeah.
Speaking of timing,
So today's episode, the name of it is
that made no fucking sense.
0 cents in the segment of that, but we'll go with it. The customer is king, so is the jury. That's my little crown.
Oh, that's great.
Your little crown.
Oh, you took over art.
I did because she's off, so we have
Oh, really good.
She does do a lot, so we're picking up a lot of work this week. So this is perfect. So what I think we could talk about, like, you guys get Yelp reviews.
Oh, don't even
I
get me
brought that up
started.
purposely
Of course.
because Justin
Don't even get me
hates
started.
Yelp reviews.
And they're kind of like the jury, if you think about it.
They really are.
They're
They
worse than
absolutely
they're worse
are.
than a jury. I'm convinced Yelp isn't even like a real company. I think it's just like an AI generated like piece of shit equipment.
Matrix.
I think it's like a script, and like not like a script like you're like reading off a script. I think it's like a computer script.
No,
like I think it's just a total like shell of a company. I think it's like you ever watch like Wolf of Wall Street,
Yes.
When they're selling on like, high dynamics, aerospace engineering, and it's a fucking shack in the middle of Iowa. That's what I see Yelp as. I don't think it's even like a real
I think
place.
it's just like a computer algorithm.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you tell me this. This is how this goes. We have a great night of service, no issues at all. I'll get a ping to my phone, and it's a review from somebody from fill in the blank here, random state.
Yeah.
One review, account created the day before. Oh, service was awful. Person up front had no idea what he was doing, even though there were 2 females working the night before. So I'm like, well, this is very strange. Like, this doesn't add up.
And plus, not in Massachusetts.
Yeah, they're like, oh, try to show up at 1 o'clock in the morning when the hours were clearly listed. We've never been open at 1. Dad, if you're listening, please don't get any ideas. We're already open plenty of hours. But it'll be like,
I don't want to.
oh yeah, she might do it. Yeah, maybe we'll extend that Sunday.
I think because of the
not a bad idea.
phenomenal service that she provides.
Yes. And her
that you
absence too. I think that she would want some additional hours.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe we'll do it one time only.
I'll let her know.
Yeah, why not? A little like
Yeah, that'll go over well. That'll go over well. As you guys noticed, again, Juicebox Boy, which is Nick now, we all know who he is. So he's going to be taking over the duties that Julie usually does, which is a lot. So this is going to be interesting if he can take it.
Definitely.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
A little hot in the eyes though this week.
Yeah.
Tough.
I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
I mean, I get my genes from him, so. So, I mean, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, not far at all. No, and we got and our engineer David is here. David, say hello.
Hola, amigos.
There you go. He's very.
He's been distracted these past couple episodes.
I don't know what's going on. David? Is there a reason? Busy man?
I got stuff and things to do.
Yeah, there we go. The answer's that.
This guy's scheduling around.
As long as he's engineering, it's
Both
That's all we need.
sailing, that's all that matters.
Can you engineer a way for Yelp to stop working? Oh, so to finish that, there'll be a review, and I'm like, well, who is this person? This person was never here last night. I was here last night. I didn't see this person. This makes no sense to me.
Right.
I'll get a phone call randomly at like 10 in the morning before we're open. I go, oh, hello. Like, oh, this is Yelp. We just happen to see a negative review on your page. Would you like us to help you clean it up? Want to partner with us?
actually like.
They'll call me. Yeah, it's like extortion. I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking pay. You're just writing bullshit on my page. And I'll get the review, 7 minutes before, and then I'll get a phone call. Oh, we just happened to check in on your page. Like, get the fuck out of here. Give me a fucking break. That's the shit I can't stand.
Yeah.
They are not welcome in Luigi's Yelp. I ripped that shit. They gave me this little like smiley face placard to hang in the window. I ripped that shit off so fucking fast. Just tear it in half, threw it in the barrel. Fuck Yelp.
Is that like common practice?
For them, if you're a scumbag company like Yelp,
You get like
they're
this
full
illogical
scumbags.
review.
They call me every single week. You want to partner with us? Want to be part of like the Yelp program or whatever the hell it is? I don't even give a shit. I don't even have the time to look at what the name is. It's total bullshit. The whole company is basically a shakedown. I have no idea how it's even like allowed to go on.
You don't seem upset at all about it, though.
No, TripAdvisor, great people. Google reviews, like the best. Facebook reviews, good.
Yep.
Yelp, they suck.
Yelp is just-
They absolutely suck.
Are there any legit reviews on there? Like, I'm sure there are, but
There are definitely, but
okay.
the issue is there's like a filtering system.
Okay.
So it's like if you say anything that's like too positive or too negative,
Yep.
they'll filter it out so you don't see it.
So you have no control over that.
No, they do it. It's like an automatic thing or like
Right.
whatever bullshit. I don't even think they use an algorithm.
Do you have to go with them? Is it?
Well, that's the thing too. So that was brought up actually before Congress because people argued, I don't want to even be on this site.
Yeah, correct.
But the law is written in such a way that users kind of like recommend you, so you are on there. So if they write something, which I think is just like totally bullshit. If I had it my way, I would just I would shut Yelp the fuck down.
Yeah.
I would cut the cord, everything. Literally, they are like a detriment to society. I cannot stand. If you work for Yelp, fuck you. Get another job.
People live and die and breathe by Yelp.
Yeah, and they have partnerships with like Apple Maps. So like the first thing you see on there when you go to like best pizza in the area,
Yep.
you'll see whoever's partnered with Yelp who has higher reviews. So it's like basically it's like advertisement at that point. But they're framing themselves as like an unbiased review company. Like people can go on there and like write their experience, be like, oh, this place is good, I recommend it, or no, I had a bad experience. Like don't go here, try somewhere else.
So
Exactly.
they're pushing what they want people to see.
100%, yeah, and they're selling it on there. So, like, if you get a good review, it's like, you want to partner with them to get more good reviews.
Yeah.
If you get shitty reviews, like 90% of the people, they're gonna like help clean up your page.
Is it a free service? Or you got to pay?
You have to pay when they shake you down.
Gotcha.
That's the thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Extortion 101. It should not be allowed. I'm telling you.
I agree.
If I were to run for public office,
Yeah.
I would do two things.
Which I think it would be great at.
Oh, thank you. But this would be my plan. I think I could win on this platform. I would outlaw Yelp.
Let's go.
100%.
Yep.
Axe Yelp. Yelp would be gone.
Yep.
And I would also, the word casted, whoever used that would have to serve like a minimum sentence. Because we have to eliminate.
How come?
Because it's not a word. It's not a word at all. It was like, oh, I was casted on Survivor. No, you were cast on Survivor. You were not casted. That's not a word. It doesn't exist.
So funny you say that. Like we talked about in the other episode, the episode last week. I was in the theater for a long time, and I owned a production company in ran, and I heard the same thing a lot. I was casted.
Did it drive you nuts?
I was casted in the show. No, I cast you. I didn't cast anything.
My ignorance is the first time I've ever known.
See, this is the issue before us.
Yeah, so you're
not proper English.
if you're casted, that means you broke your arm. You got to cast. I casted my arm.
Yeah, you're not getting a job or like a role in like a creative production.
Valid.
You're actively like tied up. Like you are
Casted.
You have a broken zone.
So casted is a word. It's just they're using it.
I don't even know. Is it a word?
Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, you want to fact check?
Juliana's job.
Yep, hold on. I mean, you're the CEO, so you should be doing
Bear
this.
with me.
Fact check.
There's the fact check.
So
Well, I guess I have to ring that when I get the fact up.
yeah. See, that's it. But you know what?
Premature fact check.
I heard that about you. But yeah. So
Oh my god.
They have those.
the thing is, I was cast in the production.
Yeah.
I was cast in the show.
Hold on. Let me do Juliana's.
Ooh.
Oh, last time that happened.
Yeah, right. But they have such similar names.
They
Luck
do,
on the couch.
and I think that's her fault. I'm sorry.
Hey, mind you, I'm upset at the both of them. Okay.
Why is that?
I've been asking Juliana for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
There's an awesome used bookstore here in Burlington, Massachusetts. I love going there. I've been asking Juliana for weeks, and we haven't gone.
Yeah.
I come home from work the other day.
Yeah.
And guess where Julie and Gianna went?
To the used bookstore.
On their day off. The used bookstore.
You got spanked.
Your
You got
influence.
But here,
spanked. All right. So while he's looking that up, so let's do. So it's customer is king, and so is the jury. So let's kind of relate that. So
Okay.
let's just take what happened. So now we all saw the jury, and when you think about it, the jury holds those three people's collective future in their hands,
Yep.
which is a lot, in my opinion, a lot of power.
And it's a weird dynamic because like the people who make it all the way to the end of the show,
Yep.
they've had the power for 25 days.
Yep.
But
Yep.
the 26th, the final day, that's when the power shifts to the jury. Now
Right.
they hold all
Right.
the power. You have to win them over.
Right.
So it's a weird dynamic, but I think it's a good way to kind of like remind yourself like, hey, like, you know, you have to be an asshole, you have to backstab, you have to like undermine people, but you have to do it in such a way where it's like I can't burn this person to the point where like they're gonna go back to their other jury members and be
Yep.
like, hey, like we can't vote for Scott.
Right.
We can't vote for Justin.
Right.
They'll advocate against you in that case. You want to have it so like, hey, Scott and Justin, like they're good people. They're just playing the game the way that they have to play it.
Right.
Let's hear them out when they have to say something.
Because it's funny. So when it started, the jury started, and Joe, Eva, and Kyle, they were kind of telling. Joe told who he was from the beginning.
Yep.
But Eva and Kyle decided to hold back their backstory,
Exactly.
such as you did.
Yep.
You didn't tell your backstory, so it's a common thing. But it was funny when Eva said she was a PhD student, which God bless her, good for you, congratulations. And Kyle was a lawyer, which great, congratulations. That could hurt you, because you could
for
tick
sure.
somebody off on the jury who's like, "Wait a minute, what? So you lied to me the entire time?"
You kind of put on like a facade. And I think for Joe it's tougher because of like the way he was built.
Yeah.
And also he had his fire uniform out there, his shirt.
Right.
Which was
Right.
admittedly a cool thing. But it's like a little tougher to say like, hey, I'm actually a ventriloquist when I'm like, you know, wearing a fired
Which,
Tommy
if
shirt.
he is, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but so Joe, if you're
They should
listening,
casted.
Oh, so I found it. Sorry, I've been waiting. I didn't want to
he's-
interject. Casted is not standard English.
Yes, as
It
we
is
as
the
we said.
past tense is cast
Yeah.
of cast is also cast.
Yeah.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct. Yep.
You can't use, it's saying here, you can't use casted in an informal context, but it's generally considered incorrect.
Yeah.
So that's half the platform right there.
That's it. So you win. You're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote for you.
I think we can run for like maybe governor at this point.
Yeah, I'd vote for you.
Would you also consider versus not a word?
Versus?
Yeah, like the Bruins versus the Canadians, or is it just verse? VS.
He's baiting us into another Bruins conversation. You know
Yeah,
that,
No,
right?
no, no,
Because I'll go down
I
that
want to
road.
bite so bad.
Yeah, I do
I'm
too.
like,
I do too.
stop.
All right, so
I think versus is a word.
I think versus is a word too
Yeah.
because you see it everywhere. You see it actually used.
But I also think it's incorrect.
I mean,
Is it your opinion though? or
Your
is that-
opinion is fact.
Fact. Let me fact check it.
Okay.
But isn't verse just like the VS dot? That's just like a shorthand of verses.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a bright person, so I'm not even going to get in this conversation. Let's get back to what I have here.
I was wrong. It is a real word. Versus.
Then you need to.
Dumbass.
You have to take the bell away.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't
you got-
ring the bell
you
on
got
that
two
because
strikes.
that's 2 strikes, Shannon. And you may lose.
I'm filling in some big shoes right now.
You
so.
see now
that's
you
true.
know. So when you see her later
a job.
tonight, and you tell her good job because you know how tough it is.
I will. I will.
No, you won't. But anyways, so the funny thing. So what I'm thinking is this, right? So what we just talked about with the manipulating, but as a business owner, that's depends on customers. I work in a profession where I also deal with customers, and I say something that people don't really agree with me, who are cold hard salesmen, and we're probably going to get a lot of shit from this, but I don't care. My thing is, to me, the customer's not always right. I don't give a shit.
Well, you've also worked at Luigi's as we've talked in the past.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I could tell you a million times where the customer wasn't right.
But was the customer right in like a figurative sense, not like a
Did they just-
literal sense?
We basically asked, did they just piss me off and I just got aggravated with them?
No. Well, yeah, that's true. Like, all right, let's take that like context. But like, were you still like, oh yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Like, let me go
Yeah.
back and fix this.
Yeah, but
Okay.
perfect example of the customers are always right. Is remember a couple 3 episodes ago, we were talking about what's the worst order you ever got.
Oh, yeah.
In that
The
calzone.
calzone.
And you tried to tell the customer that this is not going to be good. So in that case, the customer wasn't right.
No, not at all.
But you as a service business made it for him.
Yeah.
And then it was like, this sucks. No shit, I told you that.
What was in the calzone again?
They wanted to put like it was a buffalo chicken calzone, and like it just admittedly got like weirder and weirder. The person was like, "Oh, can I get like lettuce in that?" Which I was like, "That's not gonna come out good when you cook it in the oven. It's gonna wilt and it won't be. It'll be
Right,
really soggy." But I'm like, I'll do it. That's like the least of my worries. He goes, "Can I add tomatoes to it?" And I'm like, "That's also like not the best combination because tomatoes are like." I think it's like 90% water.
Okay.
That's gonna seep out. It's gonna make like the rest of the dough soggy. I'm
Yeah.
like, but like it's this person's calzone. Like, let's do it. Then he goes, now last thing, add ranch and blue cheese in it.
Yes.
Put it inside and fold it
Yes.
over, cook it. And I was like, I gotta stop you there. This is gonna be like the worst fucking thing you ever had.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to come back and say, wow, Luigi sucks. I'm telling this guy straight up, like, hey, your food is gonna be awful. You're gonna hate not only what you ordered, you're gonna hate me. Because I made it for you. And I'm like, I'm just saying from experience, it's a mayo-based dressing.
Right.
That does not go well with heat.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't want to mix those things. Like, oh, I don't care, I'm gonna like it, like I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm like, but just letting you know, like I cannot take this back. This will be it. Like you have it's a one-way street at this point. You order it, you own it. I was like, no, I know, I got it. Comes out, cut it, looks awful. He takes a bite of it. He goes, This is the worst thing I ever had. And I go, that's what I told you, my friend, that's it.
I mean,
So
Right. So at that point, the customer wasn't right. But you as a business service person, okay, Mr. Customer, you're right. In
that sense, yeah. And
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want to be like I'm talking down to the guy, Scott. You know what I mean? I don't want to like
get-
insult his
no.
intelligence. He this is how he wants his food. That's what he wants to order. But as somebody
Right.
who's been through this for now, I don't know, 30 years basically. I mean, I've been involved with this, not like at the degree that I am now.
Right.
but just in the realm of the food
Talking from
business.
experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking from
I'm trying to offer
experience.
him like, listen, I've had a lot of years in this.
Right, right.
This will not end up well. He's like, but I know what I like, and I'm like, well, what am I going to say here? He's still the one paying for it.
So the best, I mean, customers definitely king, and Luigi's treats customers phenomenally. Obviously,
I think we do.
Obviously, you wouldn't be open for 44 years if
Yeah,
you didn't.
That's true.
So the customer is definitely king, because you need them to come back. So you're going to treat them well.
Of course.
So-
So for the most part, they've all been very, very
They've been
good.
very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, they're very good. I mean, you went off a little tiny bit. You seemed a little upset about Yelp, but
Yeah, we're not friends.
no,
we're not even on speaking terms.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. But I mean, if that's what you said,
Just a little inference.
okay.
Yeah, I want them to like, like their headquarters is just like,
But
go
the-
into like a fissure.
The
in world,
day and
that's it.
age that we're in now, everybody has the ability to go online and do all that stuff, and it's great. It's phenomenal, and people can put their opinions out there, and it's only an opinion.
But don't you think you're more inclined if you have a bad experience to write about it than if you have a good experience?
Yes, because yes. Unfortunately, the culture we're in, yes.
Like if you
I'm
go to like the
I'm
same-
not that person.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I could
You're not an
kill-
asshole. Well,
Well, I am, but not all the time.
Yeah, certain days. Not Wednesdays. I mean, you're great.
No, not Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday you're great.
I'm an asshole every other day. To be honest with you, if I go to a restaurant or I go to a store that I get bad service, I'm just not going to go back.
Yeah,
It's just not
of
worth
course.
it.
It's
I mean,
not worth it.
It's not worth it. So I am more amped to give the Google review to a good experience that I had, to a restaurant or to a store that I enjoyed, the service in. But people kind of sometimes thrive on that crap experience or to make themselves
total.
seem a little bit more. But, this is going to probably cause controversy. Oh, well. But, it is what it is, for Christ's sakes. Like, you can't be perfect all the time.
And the worst ones are the reviews that people have been coming here for years, have always had good experiences, but it's their first review, and it's like, oh, the delivery was 7 minutes late.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
come on.
you've ordered countless amounts of times.
Right.
You never said anything good about it, but when the one thing, and it's not even a mix-up. It's the traffic is bad. We have
Right.
a lot of orders, and I'm saying to myself, we're trying to do the best we can. I want to make sure that my drivers get there safe too. And it's 7 minutes. Is that a big deal at the end of the day?
And that's funny you say that, because I worked at Luigi's and I was a delivery driver. And let me tell you, excuse me, sorry. That's being a delivery driver. It's not as easy as people think, because you're going to these places, right? And we used to do 3 deliveries at a time,
Yep.
and they could have been anywhere, blah blah blah. But regardless if you're there in 10 minutes or you're there in 25 to 30 minutes, they still have something to say to you.
Yeah.
It's always a
Good or
comment.
bad.
Good. It's always got to be a comment, and customer is king, so you're always like, I'm so sorry. We'll do better next time. Literally, there was nothing wrong. People just seem to want to make themselves feel better. So, more power to you.
But why at your expense, though? I'm saying to myself,
I don't know. There are people out there, but
you've seen it, Nick. You delivered for us.
he delivered.
I did
I'm sorry.
meetings
Wait,
and I
what?
did one.
Wait, it was a 6-hour delivery.
Oh, they did one.
It
You
was
still-
on time at least.
Once an employee, you're always an employee.
I get- yeah, I
Just
get
you're part
that.
of
I
the
get that.
Luigi's family.
It was one delivery, but it was on
What do you mean it was
time.
on time?
It was on time.
Yeah, maybe Hawaiian time. You were 6 hours late.
We picked
Why you
in advance. But yeah, it was on time in my book.
But it just took them 6 hours to get back.
Maybe we need to fix our clock.
Yeah, no kidding. But let's talk about the good reviews, because that's that's what makes the
definitely.
customer the king, because you guys get a more good reviews
Ton of
than
good
bad.
reviews, yeah. And
And especially now with the buzz from the show, people from other areas and other towns and are coming in to enjoy it, and you're getting good reviews from them.
And it's been, and like I said before, they're coming from all over the place.
Right, right.
All parts of the country, all parts of the world. Mm-hmm. And it's I think the show is the initial attraction.
Yes.
But they taste the food.
Yep.
They see the service that we give them.
Correct.
The whole experience. And they really like it. And that's what really, makes me feel so good. And then
Right.
they'll write about it. They're like, we can't wait to come back and try this.
Right.
Or, meet the rest of your family.
Right.
That to me is really great. And I love talking to everybody who visits. It's been just much like the reviews, overwhelmingly positive. Like if I can, if I'm not busy, if I'm not like covered in
Covered in
oil, cooking oil,
yeah,
or grease or something.
Yeah.
Like I will go out there and make a point to say hi to you and talk to you and tell
Right.
you about the show and
Right.
take a photo.
There are times where you're not going to be able to do that because of some situations,
and
like
it
you
sucks
said.
because I do want to. If you come in here, I want to make sure that you are. I can talk to you if I can.
Yeah.
It's just like you said. It's not always possible.
We all have lives. You have a life, even though you have a
Even though
status
life
now.
is Luigi's.
And like we've said many times, is you're so gracious with your fans. You are there for them. You talk to them. You take
Fans
pictures
are great. I
when
gotta
you
say.
can.
They're
But
awesome.
the best part. So the questions now that I have actually about the jury being king. So you know more about that. So the question I have. So the jury doesn't see the contestants obviously because once they're voted off, they're sequestered someplace else.
Yep.
So they now have the perception in their head of these people. They don't even know who's going to be the last three. They have no idea, obviously.
No, they go to. They don't see any of the challenges. They don't see anything from camp. Any of the conversations. The only thing that they see is the subsequent tribal councils.
Yep.
So say you get voted out.
Yep.
You're the first member of the jury. You'll go back into sequester.
Yep.
You'll come back though the next tribal council. So you'll see who has the immunity necklace. You'll hear the conversations.
So that they're brought back into that.
They're brought back into that. So
Okay.
they can hear that discourse. They can't talk. They're not allowed to talk or say
Right.
their opinion or sway anything. But they can take all the information in.
Okay.
And be like, oh wow, I liked what Nick had to say. I like what David had to say.
Yep.
Stuff like that. And then they'll see who gets voted out. And then you go back together. You can talk then. The next tribal council, the whole cycle repeats.
But they can talk. The jury talks amongst themselves. They're not allowed
Yeah.
to talk. They
You
can't
can't talk to the contestants.
because, like I said, they're going someplace else,
Exactly.
and then they're still on the island. They're still doing the competing, so they're forming their opinions that way. So in essence, they are kings because they hold a lot of power at that point.
Definitely.
But the contestants don't have any way to sway that power, such as Luigi's has no way to sway power of a person coming in for the first time and is going to have a pizza and going to experience the service.
Right.
So that in sense, that's how you get the customer is king. But on the jury, so they released a bunch of pictures of you guys. What was the name? What was that?
like those?
What was that called? The
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa. That was it. Those pictures were amazing.
We had a lot of fun.
Those pictures were amazing. I loved when
We
those.
wish we were still on the show, but that was like the next best thing. I felt like because it was like the one time in life where you have no phone, still no communication.
right.
It's just like you and like a bunch of people you went through this weird experience with,
Right.
And like let's just like get to know each other better.
Were any juror members in that?
No, they're separate.
So you guys are sequestered in different places.
Yeah.
So they're able. So the jurors are able to talk amongst themselves after they get everything and figure everything out.
Exactly.
You guys who were released a little bit earlier are together. Those pictures were amazing. It was
You like those?
awesome.
Like the little pizza lesson we
the
did?
pizza lesson was so that was
a ton of
really
fun.
cool. Yeah, no, that was
They
really
didn't
cool.
allow you guys to in Ponderosa. They didn't allow you guys to have your phones until
No.
so you were totally isolated from.
I had no idea what happened like in the
Anything else
world,
happened?
nothing.
Okay.
And like I thought that so we all had our own rooms,
Yep.
and it had a smart TV in it. It had a like an alarm clock, but I found out on the TV that there was like a Wi-Fi browser. I'm like, let me look it up. Like I was dying to read like a newspaper to see like what was going on back home. So I'm entering the code, and I was like, oh, like this will work. It's a guest password. It'll just connect to the portal, and I got through to the portal, and I would click it, and nothing would go through. I'm like, well, this is kind of weird, like because it shows that I'm connected, and then I found afterwards that everything is blocked. Like
Wow.
there's no way I was getting on it.
Isolated from
Yeah,
it.
everything. Here's me thinking like, oh, I'll go on a TV browser and click through it like the 1992 version of like the Boston Globe, and just like, get the headlines.
Did they have like local cable on or anything?
No, it was all like preloaded movies.
Oh, okay.
And the staff was kind enough, like if we wanted like a TV series or if we wanted like a particular movie or anything like media type, like they would load it onto us like a thumb drive.
Yep.
We'd stick in the back of the TV, and then it would start playing.
That's
Did
awesome.
it have to be CBS?
That was cool.
exclusive?
No, we could watch. Like I watched The Godfather. I never got through it, which sounds awful. I attempted it like
Was that the first time you ever saw
3 or
it?
4 times. I've seen clips of it, but I was
Okay.
like, let me actually watch this in its entirety.
Yeah, yeah.
And I either passed out or like we had an activity to do.
Yeah.
Or like, one of them called me like, hey, meet me at the pool. Like I was like, all right, like I'll do that. And
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I mean, every day was like
Well,
86.
this is the first movie like 4 hours long.
It was a
It's about almost 3, a little over 3 hours.
I got to like the
Great
hospital
movie.
scene twice,
Great movie.
and I
I
gave
never
up.
made it past the opening wedding scene. That was it.
really?
I'm a movie guy. Love movies. I can watch
I gotta get into movies.
as my kids would know and my wife know. I'm a huge movie guy, and there's a rule in my house that I can't watch the same movie within 2 days of
Well, it's
watching it.
justified. You and mom watched.
No, mom doesn't watch. She's
No.
kind of just looking down at her
What's the
phone.
rule?
So,
Go ahead, please.
Look-
David, do you want to chime in on this? You're gonna just kind of let
so
it
for
go.
like
No comment.
so for like I don't know. Let's just say a month. It's probably a little longer.
Mhm.
Every night or every other night,
Fucking
a
Star
Star is Born. When it first
Your mom and I watched that together. Yes.
when it first hit TV or like a streaming service, they watched it every chance they got from beginning to end. The movie's never gonna change. The first time you watch it, the last
Oh,
time,
I see what you mean.
okay, they watched it like maybe 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
At least out of the 7 days of the week, they at least watched it 4 or 5.
Every time it was on, we watched it.
So can I ask you why though?
When I like a movie, I watch it constantly.
Yeah?
I just enjoy it.
He's
Yeah.
a repeat offender, so oh my God, he watches the same movies 100 times. What's the movie with they're on the island?
Couples Retreat.
Oh, Couples Retreat.
That movie got me through some tough times.
He could probably recite the entire.
So there's a
script.
sentimental meaning there. It's not like you're just like watching it like aimlessly.
Is
Just
his
like
junk out?
every-
Is his junk literally out of his pants?
Exactly.
Now it's a potty.
Hold on, let me look at the screen. What?
No, your junk's
No,
out.
it's a quote from the movie.
Oh, you got me all worried here.
He does this all the time. So
It's supposed to be a family show.
no, I know. So it's not just Couples Retreat. It's every single. And then
You're a sick fuck.
Thank you.
And then I think this was a couple of years ago. I took like a week off from work, or
Yep.
I was gonna lose it. It was just me and him, and he put on probably watched it 100 times before. What was that? Little Shop of Horrors.
We watched he was home with me. I was home. I forget why. I think I was working from home or I was on vacation with him, and we were sitting on the couch. I was like, hey, I just popped on. You want to watch the house? What is it? I say, oh, we'll put it on. The Little Shop of Horrors. It was the theater. It was a play.
That's one with the plants.
Yeah, it was a play that they made a movie out of. And
I'm so bad with movies, but
so we put it on. I fell asleep like 10 minutes in.
And I didn't know.
He had no idea.
I'm an idiot, and I'm sitting there. The movie's awful, by the way. So I'm
Good.
sitting there
Is it
watching
bad?
it the whole
No, it's a
time.
good. Yeah, it's a bad movie.
it's bad.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
a bad
sleeping, and then he finally wakes up with like 10 minutes left. I'm like,
Yeah.
were you sleeping this whole time? He's like, yeah. I was like, so I just sat here and watched this movie
You
against
did.
my will.
You did.
And I had all the means to get up and take the remote.
It's pretty bad.
The movie was awful. Awful.
So you never watch that one again?
No. Unless it's awful. You've had it on since then a couple
course.
times in the house.
Of course.
Because he has an awful track record of watching the same movies over and over again.
You see, I never. I think this is enlightening.
Wow,
to
we're
me
way off
because-
topic. We're way off topic, but who cares?
We'll
Keep
get
going.
back.
I'm the jury on you watching movies, so.
Oh, there we go. That's
sorry.
that's
We're back
so
on
we'll
topic.
get
That
that.
was-
Yeah,
that was
that's a
pretty
good.
easy.
So we're on topic.
So I feel like watching the same movie is just like you know exactly what's going to happen. So it's unchanged. There is no like variable. Like it's
No.
not like like halfway through the movie like something's going to jump out like oh there's a new character's in here.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing over and over again.
So what I'll do when I'm watching the movie, and this is a compliment from my wife that she hasn't killed me yet. I'll literally quote the line 2 seconds before they say it. I'll look at her and say the line, and she'll go, "What?" And then the line will go. She'll just shake her head. Some movies that I watch a lot, I can literally quote the entire
Really?
thing. Yeah.
That's actually really impressive.
It's awful. It's awful, and I've barred him from watching.
I have been
watching
barred.
One movie.
Really?
I have been barred
It
from
has
watching
to be
shows.
At least 7 months
Yep.
on that day. 7
Yep.
months where you can watch it.
See, I don't watch a lot of movies in general, but there are some that I like. Like anytime like the '90s Adam Sandler movies are on, and this might
Oh
be
my
because,
God.
like,
Oh,
I'm
come
excited
on.
that like Happy Gilmore 2 is coming
Oh, I
out.
can't wait.
Like,
I
pretty soon.
can't
That's
wait.
that's a great movie.
Yeah, but I'm
When's
saying-
the last time you've seen it?
I don't like actively search it out. Like I won't go on like Netflix and be like, oh, like let me look at this. I don't even know if it's on Netflix, but like if it's on like one of those
It is. I watched it last week.
TV, like TBS, FX, like one of those things, like like the free HBO thing, or like whatever it is. I'll be like, oh, like this is pretty funny. Like let me throw this on, and I'll watch it like passively. But I'm like, oh, this is still like as funny as it was when I first heard it.
Absolutely movies out there you can watch more than once. Great movie, Adam Sandler. I would say all the '90s Adam Sandler movies.
I just like if I were to like sit down, like I would just pick like any random like baseball, hockey.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? College game. Like I wouldn't default to like, oh, I've seen this movie like 3 times. Like let me watch it again. That's a personal choice. I know, like you're not alone. Many people do it.
I've literally watched The Godfather this week 4 times.
It's a real problem.
The first one.
Yep,
It's pretty good. And you haven't seen it once?
Just the way.
I've seen all of them.
You want to
I've
like pop in one
every
night and
of
just be
them.
like, oh, hey, Dad, can I join in on the movie night?
No.
Seen every one of them.
You should bring the popcorn or something.
I want him to watch new movies. I don't mind watch a movie every night. Watch new movies.
And when they come out, the movies that I like, I'll watch. And the funny thing is, I don't go to the movies. I hate going to the movies, which I feel bad because my wife loves it. So, but I will go.
I kind of like going still.
It's the best experience. I love the movies.
I'm not a people person. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not either.
You don't have to talk to anyone. You can just sit there and enjoy the movie. A new movie, but enjoy the movie.
Yeah. I can't wait for Gilmore 2 to come out. Think that's going to be an amazing one.
Yeah, I think
So
next week.
that was pretty funny. So back to kind of the jury. We got way off topic, but that'll happen again. Yeah, I think it is next week actually.
Yeah. Would you watch
Is
that
that
one?
coming out just on Netflix, or is that coming?
Netflix
just
only.
Netflix.
Only Netflix.
So if you want Party at Luigi's.
I'll have to come here to watch it. I've been booted off my parents' Netflix.
Oh wow.
That's because you don't live here anymore and you're too cheap to pay $9.99 to get your own account. So shut up.
Netflix is all about.
Good for you, Netflix. Thank you.
That's how Netflix.
How long have you had Netflix?
A while.
Since the DVD era, though, like they'd mail it to you?
No. After.
My aunt had that.
Oh really?
Yeah,
They
like
used
they
to
would send
mail
her like
you?
DVDs in the mail, and you would watch them. You would have like, I think it was like 10 days to
Okay.
return it, and then you would get another one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Actually.
and then they had the other thing too. Like I'd see it at like the grocery store. Oh wow,
Redbox.
Yeah.
Redbox. Yep.
You would pick a movie out, and then you had like X amount of days to return it, or else you get like charged like a daily fee.
Yeah.
But you never see those anymore either.
I'm a movie guy too because I used to work nights on the weekend. So I had 3 jobs at one point, and one of the jobs is I worked nights over the weekend for Greg, the guy I was talking about.
yeah.
Thank you, Greg. Shout out to you again. And I would bring I had a portable DVD player. So while I was working, I would put it on and I would just watch movies, just having the background, like there's some background noise because working third shift, it's not crazy busy, but if something happens, you need to be there. So that's kind of how I had hundreds of DVDs at one point, hundreds of
Pretty
them.
cool.
And I would just literally rewatch movies. And the funny thing is, like, they're gonna make fun of me about this, but one night I brought I think David's sleeping.
No, I'm not.
One night I brought The Exorcist to work
Third
to watch
shift?
the third shift Exorcist. Now,
You're brave.
third shift overnight, it
Oh,
was.
God, that movie sucks.
I can't do anything scary.
Maybe as a child,
Nothing.
yes, but that movie.
That freaked me
Now,
out.
I worked in a building that was in Waltham, Massachusetts, and way off the beaten path. It was a data center. It was way off the beaten path. It had to be an undescriptive building. So data centers need to be undescriptive. They're computers, but all computers
Okay.
serve, so they have to be undescriptive. So there was windows, and there was that faced a swamp in the back. And I watched this movie, and I was freaked out the entire night. Freaked out. I literally, instead of staying in my office, I would go out into the data center that was brightly lit, screaming noise, just so I would not think someone's staring at me through the window.
The original movie is so outdated too.
It is, but if you think of the time,
Yeah, that's valid.
the time when it was created, when it was made, it was a good movie. It was a good
No, it was
movie.
a great movie. It's
Yeah.
just it's not scary.
Not a
at
great
all.
movie for midnight to 8 a.m.
No.
No, not
That
at
doesn't
all.
sound fun.
Not
Honestly,
bad.
that's the best time to watch. I love horror movies. Julie and I love horror movies. That's the
I'm
best
good.
time. If I
Please do not invite me to movie night.
I
I will not be
I
there.
want to go to bed looking over my shoulder after. I love horror and horror books. I love getting scared.
Well, I know somebody who watched a horror movie and then had to watch Ted after so he could
Yeah,
fall
I can
asleep.
confirm that.
What movie was
The
that?
Conjuring.
Yeah.
That was you?
Which I watched. It was David. Which I watched and I thought the movie was stupid.
Really?
Scared the shit out of me. I had to go home and watch Ted to go to sleep. Couldn't
That's
fall asleep.
that's kind of funny. Honestly, but
So
I'm kinda
I mean,
good.
come on. I mean,
Yeah.
come on now. So So back to the jury. I have a couple more questions on the jury.
You watched Ted. Go to sleep.
That was a great movie.
It is a great
Shout out to Mark Wahlberg. That was hysterical. He
Yeah.
played a good role. He did a good job in that movie. So when you think about the jury being the king, which is actually kind of true, you guys weren't able to talk to them, but when I'm watching this and I see, like, you know, I'm a PhD, I'm a lawyer, blah, 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 I'm kind of thinking in the back of my head, like, that's kind of shitty, but that's the game. That's kind of the game. So they already had formed their. If you tell me if you think this, they formed their opinion of who they were going to choose already,
Right.
from the things beforehand.
I think, and from what I've heard, you kind of have an idea of like who you're kind of going to go for anyway, and it might sway.
Yep.
It usually doesn't, but I think it's very dependent on the season. Like,
Okay.
other seasons where it's like they're going in like we know this person's probably going to win.
Yep.
Like the vote's going to go that way. That's
Right.
how usually we'll go. Other seasons like they don't know who's going to win, but they're like we have a pretty good feeling about this person.
Yeah.
And then that person won't give like the best description of like, oh, why'd you make this move? I don't know. Or like, why did you vote this way? I don't know. And like, well, let's see. There are two other choices here. Let's maybe pivot here.
Right,
So
right.
it can happen in real time too.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. I get that.
The jury gets no information about what's going on the beaches,
Nothing.
what happened at the games. So they get
Nope.
nothing. So all they're going off of is just what's being said at tribal council.
And whoever walks in with the necklace, that's it. If
And you
play
guys
in
have no
advance-
idea.
No idea.
Okay.
Nothing.
So most of these jurors already have a predetermined kind of a decision, or like they already know who burned them in the game. They already know
Yep.
who they allied with. So they already have this predetermined decision in their head.
Yeah, just like I was telling your dad. So like it's a bias because like you've worked with these people,
Yeah.
you've like voted with them, you voted against them. You know they've burned you, you might have burned them.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like going in that way, but that might change depending on the information that you learn.
How much, like, for your perspective,
Yeah.
that you were on the game show, how much do you think that these tribal councils will actually sway your choice if you were on the jury?
It's a great question.
Personally,
Personally.
Yeah, personally.
Like, from experience.
I guess it depends on like how far into the show I went.
Yeah.
Like I think the further you go, like the less inclined you are to kind of rely on those.
Yep.
But I think if you're like pretty, I guess it's not early. You're kind of at like the midway point at that point.
Yeah.
If it's like one of those, you're like, well, I need more information because like there's still a ton of people here.
Yeah, yeah.
Every few days you're gonna lose one, but
Yeah.
you want to know more about them.
Did you all get back together after it was done? Did you all see each other again, or were you guys?
We was totally separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
We
the
left
entire
before
time.
they did,
The
yeah.
entire time.
We didn't even see them.
Okay.
You left
So you-
before the jurors
Yeah.
started going to
Exactly.
Ponderosa. Okay.
So it's there's no interaction, and that's just like
you had no idea who was on the jury until
no.
the show?
We knew it had to be. I mean, we knew who was left.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're like, it's 11 minus 3.
You did the math in your head,
Yeah.
and you knew who
So
was still
there's
standing,
8
so you had an idea who
Exactly.
was there. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But we didn't know who was on the jury, like who was winning until they came home.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we found out.
Okay. That
Right.
makes
So,
sense.
and we all,
Nice.
most of us knew like very early, but like I was surprised because a lot of seasons get spoiled. But I don't know who leaks it, but like our season had very, very, very minimal leaks.
Nice.
Like, we're all kept it like
Nice.
very.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. Kind of good.
I think
You may.
I'm glad Kyle won. I was rooting for Joe because I thought he was a monster.
I was rooting for Joe also. Shout out to
I'm
Joe.
glad the jury picked Kyle because I think personally Kyle and Camilla played a one hell. Of
Oh,
game.
100%. 100%.
They played, in my opinion, the way Survivor's supposed to be played. You
100%.
You deceive people. You kind of go against your own alliances. You do anything in your power to win.
And I think that they figured out, and I answered this question not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
You can't win as a pair.
No.
There's only one winner. There's one winner, 17 losers.
Yep.
So it's like you have to figure out like what's my best case here. And if you're going in like Joe and Eva did, they navigated everything together.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to figure out like, oh well, which one did this, which one did that, which one should get the vote.
Right.
When you have Kyle there and he's by himself and he's saying like, oh, well, I was able to do all of this with Camilla. Camilla's not there; she's not an option.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And
oh,
that was
well.
their plan. and seeing
Carol
watching.
figured it out too. She's like, we can't both go. One of us has
Yeah,
to.
I'm looking at it as you go into this game, and you can morally step on other people's head to get ahead of them.
You can,
It has
correct.
zero like societal impact. So
Right.
if I'm going in, I'm doing anything I can.
Yeah,
To not
yeah.
to drag someone along enough to put me in a position to win.
Like I've said before, you're going to be a scumbag. You're going to backstab people.
But that can bite you too.
That can bite you.
absolutely.
That's the thing.
As we saw.
Yeah. That can definitely bite you. I'm telling you.
My favorite co-host, as he knows by.
You love dice?
I hate dice. Is it time?
Yeah, it's time.
It's
It's
time.
time. Yep, it's time. All right, let's. So we're gonna take a fan question. We're gonna roll the dice. As we talked about last week, this is how Justin's fate was decided. Cheers. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna shot the gun there.
Oh. 8 again. We had 8 last week.
We
too.
did.
In the red.
And it's
the red.
44. Are these loaded like the ones on the show?
I think they kind of wait. They could be waiting.
All right,
What do we got?
Question number 8 comes from, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced this name, is ES Gold 90.
ES Gold 90. Okay.
What do you think of the New Haven versus New York pizza debate?
Like the style?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Compared to ours.
No, just New
Just
Haven
New
versus
Haven.
New York.
I think
Okay.
So New York style, like thin
throw,
crust pizza.
let's throw us into it too then.
Okay.
Does Massachusetts have a?
No, I would say it's
style?
the same as like, well, I don't know, because like then you have like the Greek like pan like house of pizza style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that to me is very
lot.
different.
What is
that's a lot.
what is the New Haven style?
New Haven style is like coal fired, like very large pizzas.
Yep.
But the slices are like the pizza's kind of like a million slices.
Yeah.
Is it thin or thick?
What did you?
It's thin. It's thin.
What did you
Okay.
call it? What do they call it?
It's called the Beats, but it's spelled APIZZA.
It's so weird.
It's extremely fucking weird. I never got it. I will never understand it at all.
Yeah. So I would
Doesn't make
assume
sense.
the
do they
New.
call that New? Sorry. Do they
No,
call
you're
that
good.
New York too?
No, it's just pizza.
It's just
That's
a
it.
Connecticut
Yeah.
thing?
And pizzas,
Connecticut
the
thing.
New York pizza's like ours. Like how?
Yeah,
Like you.
I would say it's like Luigi's is like the thin crust, like a little bit like on like the well done side.
Yep.
Like that's how I would compare it.
Okay.
So if we're going by that, I mean it's a similar kind of like in terms of like the ingredients, you're still using like really good sauce,
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
using really good dough, hopefully using like high quality cheese. The oven cooks hotter in like the New Haven style,
Mm-hmm.
the coal fired oven. So you'll get that like charcoal taste.
Yep.
You don't have that here. It's like a traditional like brick oven. Or,
I'm
like,
not a
pizza
fan
style.
of the charcoal taste.
Yeah, it's
not
it's
at
like
all.
an acquired taste.
Yeah, not
it's
at all.
I can.
It's strong.
I can agree.
Yeah.
With you on that.
I mean, there are some that like there was some by school that were really good.
Yeah.
I liked Sally's a lot.
Oh, that's right.
They
You
had a
would.
really good
That's
one.
right. You would know.
Yeah, I
you
was
would
in
know.
school for a
Yeah,
little bit.
you went to that
Let's
prestigious
go a little
school.
deeper. Are you a fan of Chicago style pizza?
Oh,
See, I've
Chicago
never
deep dish.
like really had it. I've had it.
I
Like,
have. I've had it.
I always want to try it. It looks delicious.
So I'm gonna. So I'm not a fan of sauce that has the chunks of tomatoes in it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Okay.
They put the sauce on top of the cheese.
They do. The top goes on top of the cheese. It is thick.
Is
So
there sausage in it too, or is it just
you can add it.
Yeah.
You can add any toppings you want, but it's,
but it's on the bottom.
correct.
So it's cheese
it's-
topping sauce.
And it's thick. It's thick.
It's like it looks like a pie.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Doesn't
I'm
even work.
I'm not a
It's messy
fan.
pizza.
I'm not. It is. I'm not a fan of it.
Is it a fork and knife job?
It's a fork and knife
fork and
job.
knife
You,
job?
you're not
I
doing
think
it.
the only reason why I would like it
Mm-hmm.
is because I love thick crust pizza.
Okay. Yeah.
I do too, like now and then, but
Yeah.
like that is just it's a different animal
Yeah.
Are
altogether.
you more of a traditional pizza?
Yeah, I think it's just because of like what I'm like, yeah, like what I'm used to. Like that was always been like what I grew up
Yeah.
on. It
I'm a
was, like,
fan
very accessible.
of. I love, and not just because it's Luigi's. It's because of what I've known for a lot of years. I love Luigi's pizza. I love that style.
It's so good.
There's something about your dough that has a taste to it that I can't even think. It's just I've never tasted that.
very unique.
It's a
I've
staple.
never. It is.
It's a staple.
I've
It's
never.
really
I've
unique.
had pizza other places. Sorry,
I'm not paying this one.
but that taste that
No one, honestly, no one comes close to.
no one's
Luigi's.
no one's
You
comes
guys
close
don't have
to
to
it.
like brown nose me now. You know what
No,
I mean?
no.
I'm being serious. No,
I would
It
never.
is really good. And like I know everyone's like, oh, you're just saying that because you own the place. Like, yeah, obviously, but I do think it's a good product. Like, and
Yes.
Absolutely.
there's been stuff on the menu like we've tried. We're like, no, like this isn't really that good.
Yeah.
And if it's not something that we would eat I'm not going to serve it to you. Like there's no way I would do that.
Right. So my thing is, so to answer this question, so now we know New Haven pizza's crap. New York pizza and Luigi's pizza. Go for it.
Anytime my dad came down to visit me at school, he was like, "Why the hell would you eat this?" And I'm like, "Well, there's nothing else
I
here."
call it a beats or whatever you said.
Honestly, like it wasn't like I wouldn't actively seek it out, but if it's like in the area, like I had a few places by school that I liked. It wasn't like by any means, like I said, my favorite.
Yeah.
But it was. I did like it. I think it's very different than what we're used to.
Do they do a traditional stuff? Like are there shops
there's some, but it's not like the big. There's another place by school. I don't even think it's still there anymore. But it was good. It was just like
thing down. The Connecticut style pizza is literally
at least in New Haven.
Oh, okay.
But there were other places. There's a place Zupardi's. They were really good. And then I think it was in Bridgeport Colony Grill. They had this pizza, but it was like a cracker. Like it was so thin.
Wow.
But they had this like hot oil on it. That was really good.
All right. So
It's different. Yeah, he's gonna kill me.
So I'll take my I'll take my comment back. So maybe it's not crap.
No, it's
No,
not. It's not.
no
but
offense, New Haven.
It's different from like if you had that next to like you never had it before.
No,
I think you'd be like, "What the hell is this? Like, why are you giving me this?" And like, I think that's a fair thing. As someone who has lived here,
Luigi.
it's very different.
Right.
It's very very different. Speaking of different, our friends in production, they sent me a gift.
They did.
They sent me a gift. I just haven't opened it yet. All right, turn around. You're gonna be the first one to see this.
I don't even know what this is.
I have no idea what this is.
This is my original buff
Oh, that's cool.
from the show.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that awesome?
Did you wash it?
Oh, we're gonna find out together because this is my first time. This smell will always. I'm telling you, this was the worst thing I ever smelled in my entire life. Literally, nothing came close. So I'm gonna give it a.
Did you have to when you got voted off? Did you return it?
I had you got to give him this. Any advantage you had, my shot in the dark, I had to give it to him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, after 6 hours, I was like, I don't even know like what the fuck you're saying to me. Seriously, I was so fucking pissed off.
How much weight did you end up losing from?
Oh, I lost. I think it was 26 pounds.
Wow.
Which is crazy because
Yeah.
I was out there for like a little over a week.
Right.
But I ate nothing.
Yeah.
I ate nothing for a week.
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
Feel it? Did you feel?
oh, that was the best diet I ever went on.
Right.
For sure. And everyone's like, oh, did you have issues like going to the bathroom? And I'm like, well, no, because you're not eating anything.
Yeah. So
there's
there's nothing going in, nothing coming out. So you're good.
All right. So this is my original buff from the show. It's been in the
That's
Ziploc
awesome.
bag now for, I don't know, 9 months? No, longer, actually.
Yeah.
Longer.
Yeah.
9 months since I was voted out. But now this is,
Jaws.
yeah, I probably now over a year. 11 months. If we're
That's
doing the
cool.
math out.
That's amazing.
All right, so 11 months of stink contained in a bag.
Here we go.
Just close it out.
Why don't you just leave it in the back? Leave it in the back. Leave it in the back.
Oh my god. That's a weapon. That is not a buff. That's
Listen,
a weapon.
you can take that home with you.
You could rob a bank with this. Just hold it up to the television.
Yeah, wash that up. That's awesome that they sent you that.
That's cool.
That's
yeah,
really
I
cool.
wish they would have just,
thank you,
fucking
production.
Get some Dawn dish soap or something.
A little bit.
That is cool, though. I mean, it's cool to see this. This this was
Are you gonna
everything.
wash it, or are you just gonna let it?
I don't know. I might just let it never see the light of day because this thing really fucking stinks. But it was on every orifice. It was my
That's
loofah.
fantastic.
It was on my head. It was on my arm. It was
That's fantastic. Well, that's awesome. Thank
Underwear.
you for sharing that with us. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was cool. So shout out production. Thank you.
Thank you, production.
Thank you, CBS.
Oh god, I think the sand got my eye or something.
Christ.
I don't know.
All right, I think so. Great question. Thank you very much for the question.
I gotta
Good
reset
answer.
my nostrils.
ES Gold 90. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Appreciate
yes,
it.
well, 90. Keep the questions coming.
Yeah, because
do the
we're gonna
question.
roll. We're gonna pull questions every
we love
week.
making Justin roll the dice.
We do.
I hate it. I
That's
think it
that's
sucks.
just. I
It's
know.
the worst part of the week.
Keep them coming.
So
So we still will do the questions in the videos, but I think that the questions we do here are we'll go more in depth.
absolutely,
We'll
yeah.
kinda
So
talk
you're
about it.
still gonna do the questions, the quick
Oh,
ones like you do,
definitely,
because we love those. But
love those.
we're gonna go deeper with this. So thank you very much for listening. Hopefully you're watching. Also, thank you for watching.
I might have another surprise for us next week.
Really?
A little gift.
Okay.
So you have to stay tuned for that.
So we
I'm
might
excited for it.
reveal it next week. It'll be shown.
I think we'll show it next week. Yeah.
All right. I look forward to that.
All right.
All right, excellent.
Not a threat.
No, not. Thank you very much, David. Thank you, Nicholas. Justin, as always, thank
Juliana,
you.
wherever you are, don't call in sick Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Juliana will be back next week. Justin,
Same time next week.
same time next week.
We'll see you then.
Thank you all.
Hopefully with a better set of knots.